When it comes to recruitment, I genuinely believe there are two main types of recruitment that we do within business. There is hiring somebody who's going to work within a department, so a worker, and then there's hiring somebody who's going to lead a department. And I think we often actually get this incorrect. I think a lot of businesses believe that they need a worker in the business, and in reality it's a leader. But their belief of what a recruitment process needs to be stifles that and stops them from going ahead and getting who they actually need, and they end up going down a rabbit hole of the wrong type of hires and spending years wasting time and money. In today's video, I want to talk about why I think a lot of companies go about hiring workers rather than leaders in business, and experiences that I've had with companies who come to me quite often looking for a worker as opposed to a leader. If you can imagine a company that's been successful, started by two individuals. One has got a background in technology, IT technology, and the other has got a background in finance, and the two of them have taken a software business to a successful level, 5 to 10 million turnover, making a fantastic living from it, probably got some highly paid staff within the business as well, but they know they could be better. They could be better at marketing. So they'll often come to me and say, Richard, you need to hire a marketing executive. And I don't believe that's the right step for them. And I'll tell them that, but what often happens in that scenario is that you need to shore up your marketing within the business. You want that to be a stronger area of the business, and so you hire a marketing executive who then becomes a worker and ultimately reports into you and looks to you for all of the marketing decisions, or one of the directors. They are not marketing experts. They are experts within IT or finance, as we've established, and so they end up finding themselves busier than they've been before. They're having to learn more about marketing. They're having to be involved in the decision processes within marketing, and that's just taking more of their time, and it becomes less enjoyable managing the business, working longer hours, having to understand more things. Instead, what I believe should have been done is they should have went out there and looked for a leader within marketing. Now, a leader in marketing, a head of marketing, a marketing director, has all the connotations of, geez, that's a £100,000 candidate. Yeah, it could be at that kind of level of role. Could be that that's what you're going to pay somebody. The reservation, I believe, comes from the fact that we treat recruitment in the way it currently exists. So it's very much preloaded in the sense that you sit behind closed doors and you establish role criteria, job descriptions, what you're going to pay salary wise, and then you go out to the market and try and find that person. And if you do that through an agency, you could be paying through the nose, £20,000-30,000, and then you're going to bring them in for an interview process. An interview process is probably going to be an informal meeting, a more formal meeting with a presentation probably, and maybe even a bite to eat to get to know the person a bit better. But at the end of that process, you still don't really know this person that you're potentially going to pay £100,000 to. So it's understandable why you would then go, listen Richard, I'm looking for a marketing executive on £30,000 as an example. It's a less risky decision to take, but actually in the long run it stacks up more problems. What we need to do is establish a process that allows us to go out to the market and find leaders rather than workers.